Every Terraria class has something that makes it unique. For example, Mage has spells and mana, Summoner has minions and summon slots, Melee has a big sword, I guess, and finally, Ranger has ammo. But what happens when you take these things away? Now, I already answered this question by beating vanilla Terraria as a Ranger without using ammo, but you guys didn't think it was enough.
Infernum.
What the heck?
So, I'm back, and I'm doing it on Infernum. Wait. No! Unfortunately, I couldn't find Infernum on the workshop, and I'm assuming you were just trying to say Infernum, so I'm gonna do that instead. So, without further ado...
Whoa! No! What the? Ah! What? Lisa! Ah! Don't do this!
As I spawn into the world, I enable the Infernum difficulty, and I'm immediately greeted with this. Yeah, that's not intimidating at all. As I begin the early game progression, we have to start looking for a weapon. Luckily, Calamity adds a good amount of ranged weapons that don't use ammo, so I won't be stuck using the paintball gun for the entirety of free hard mode again. Right? Oh, please no. Since we need the painter to move in, we need to build some NPC houses. But I'm way too lazy to do that, so I just went underground instead. Oh, house. Hermes boots in the first chest. I then stumbled into a glowing mushroom biome where I found my first 2 life crystals, but I ended up dying because I can't really damage anything. On my way back down, I found another life crystal where I died twice trying to get it.
I just died to the freaking same dart trap.
And after dying a 3rd time,
I didn't even get the life crystal.
I decided to make some iron armor along with a topaz hook to help out with exploration.
Why are there so many skeletons?
And after that death, I got fed up with the underground and decided to try my luck at exploring the left side of the world, where I got some cactus armor. This would be my way of dealing damage until I get the paintball gun. I then found another cave entrance and headed back down into the depths. Down there, I was able to find another couple life crystals and a mushroom biome, which literally had 5 freaking life crystals in it. But after another death, I decided to head back to the surface and build a house. Now that we had some houses in place, there are a couple things we gotta do before we can get our paintball gun. First off, we need 8 other NPCs in the world before the painter can move in. And seeing as I already have 5, I just need 3 more. So I decided to go for the angler first. But I ended up dying on the left side, so I went to the right instead.
What a dodge. Ooh. You suck, bruh. You're getting beaten by a cactus and a floaty. What just happened? What did I just do? I just had a party. Look at this. Juke. Oh! Come on. Kill him with the water. I died to a bubble! Or they know me as Parkour Joe. Like, what's my name? What's my name? Parkour Joe. What? The loudest person to say it gets a free cookie. Get off me! Not you. I'm not talking to you. Watch this. Ankle's broken. Never mind. Whoa! Holy mad hops. Okay, someone else is trying to step up Parkour Joe. It might be over, guys. No, it's not. Parkour Joe. Parkour Joe! Parkour Joe, please! Oh. No!
But I got distracted and went back down underground, where I got max life, a cloud in a bottle, and a teal mushroom, which will let the dye trader move in. I also ended up finding the skeleton merchant, who sold me a claw carapace, which is an accessory that deals thorns damage, almost like the cactus armor, but it inflicts the armor crunch debuff, which reduces enemies' defense. So that will come in handy until I can actually get my hands on this paintball gun. But instead of actually going to get the angler, I decided to go to the underground desert. Was that a good idea? No, but you know what is a good idea? Becoming a member. You gain a ton of perks like early access to videos, custom emojis,
Get off me, bro!
and even members-only streams and participation. So if you don't want to end up like this idiot,
What?
then become a member. With that said, I was somehow able to find a magic conch and enough desert fossils for some fossil armor. Now that I had a magic conch, I used it to reach the ocean and find the angler.
What's up, Bobby?
Now, all we need is one more NPC, and unfortunately, there's only one NPC that I can get. The NPC we need to get is the arms dealer, and to have him move in, I need to break a shadow orb, but unfortunately, I can't use bombs. So, I'm gonna have to find an orb that's exposed enough for me to break it with a hammer. After searching through all the corruption biomes, it wasn't looking good. I tried hammering some blocks to get close enough to break them, but I was always just barely out of reach. But then I had an idea. If I can just find a way to increase my reach, I might be able to break a shadow orb. So I waited for the traveling merchant to sell the extendo grip, and after a couple of tries, I was able to get him to sell it. And luckily, the extra reach was enough, and I was able to break a shadow orb. So I didn't realize this at the time, but I totally could have just gone for the golfer or stylus, but I kind of forgot that they existed, so now all I had to do was kill the painter until I got the paintball gun. But first I decided to paint the house, a mistake I would later regret. And now you see why. Since I painted the house instead of getting the paintball gun, I had to deal with an Infernum goblin army with only thorns damage from the cactus armor and a croc carapace. And if you couldn't tell, I was elated. Oh no.
This is really bad. This is one of the most painful experiences I think I've ever had playing this game. What is that? Why, goblins? Why? Arms dealer, help us out, bro. Please shoot him. Please shoot the bad guy. What are you doing?
Now that the goblins were finally defeated, I went back to killing the painter until he dropped the paintball gun. Luckily, there's only one boss standing between us and an expanded arsenal. And luckily, it's the easiest boss Calamity adds. So it shouldn't be too bad, right?
Yikes, yikes, yikes! Okay. Dang it! Whoa, whoa! Whoa! What is going on? Okay, dang it. Okay, wow, that sucked. Please. No! What a dodge.
This fight wasn't looking very promising, but I wasn't giving up. So I guess it's arena expansion time.
What a dodge. What a weave. Ooh, I'm in. Oh, okay, I was about to say I was insane. No! Oh, that dodge. No! How? Vultures, get out of here! No, 10%? Please. Vultures, don't do this to me! Please. What? 0.1% health. 0.1%. Please. Yes! Freaking finally!
If you think this boss was crazy, well, make sure you stay until the end, because it gets insane. But with the Desert Scourge defeated, we gain access to two new weapons, the Reed Blowgun and the Storm Surge. The Reed Blowgun shoots out little bubbles, and the Storm Surge does this. And it looks cool, I guess. I hope you guys liked my very in-depth description of those weapons. Anyways, I also crafted a new armor set called the Victide Armor, which gives some cool buffs when underwater, but also just looks kind of cool, I guess. Oh, and it shoots these little boomerang thingies. Now that we had our new gear, I decided to take out the Eye of Cthulhu.
What the heck is that? Why are there so many eyes? Oh, I was so close to getting a heal. Alright, he's changed already. Second phase. Ouch. Whoa, why do the babies do like 50 damage? He's so low. What? 1%? Come on, he's so low. Let's go! W's.
Now that the Eye of Cthulhu is defeated, I got the Shield of Cthulhu along with a new weapon called the Pumpler, which lets you charge up pumpkins to shoot out. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of buns, so I really just use the Storm Surge because it's a lot better. Also, I realized we forgot about King Slime, so let's go ahead and fight him.
Actually kind of cooking him right now. What a dodge! I'm insane. How am I dodging this? I'm actually goated. I'm actually insane. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead right now. Let's go!
Anyways, the next boss on the list is Crabulon.
Oh, let's summon this boy. Alright. Okay, he has a lot of defense. I'm not doing like any damage right now. Oh, there's skeletons under here. Oh. Boom. Okay, he just immediately sat on me. Alright. Oh. Woo. Let's try paintball gun on him. How am I dying to fall damage right now?
Despite the past failures, I didn't give up.
I give up, bruh.
Oh, well, I guess I did give up. So I decided to go for the Eater of Worlds instead. And here's how that went.
Oh, I didn't mean to summon him right now. I wanted to get to the arena first. Okay, okay, okay. He's so fast. We're actually doing good damage to him, though. Okay. The jukes are real. He's almost dead. Wait, did we just kill him? Oh! I don't like this. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. I'm surrounded. Why is there a sandstorm right now? Wow, there's like so much stuff to dodge. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this game. Oh! I just got hit by a freaking raindrop. Again? Okay, well, it's over now. Like, what do I even do? What do I even do? Oh, what is that?
We weren't getting very far in this fight, so I need to do some more preparation. I tried out like 5 different armor sets to see which one helped the most, and none of them really made a difference.
All it takes is a single freaking hit, and then I'm just comboed for the rest of the time. Despite I freaking hate this fight.
So I ended up just sticking with the Victide armor, but luckily it ended up doing the trick.
Please. Yes! Take that, you freaking idiot!
Okay, so I may have gotten a little overheated at that, but hey, you know what? It's okay. We're done. Real quick, I need your guys' help. I'm in a subscriber race with Scale Lord and RT and ET Gaming. So subscribe to help me win the race to 10K, but only if you think this video deserves it. Now we can actually get some really cool weapons. So I searched the entire world like 6 times trying to find the meteorite, but realized it was in a stupid living room. So after mining it up, I was able to craft up 2 new weapons, the Opal Striker and the Magna Cannon. The Opal Striker charges up and shoots out a piercing bolt that inflicts the on-fire debuff for a short time, and the Magna Cannon charges up and does this.
Oh!
Seeing as I was more prepared, I tried to fight Crabulon again.
I hate this freaking fight. Nah, I give up.
So I decided to take out the Hive Mind instead, which only resulted in a couple of deaths. Now it's time for Skeletron. And after putting in a lot of attempts, I kept running into the same exact problem. One phase that would get me every single time. I just couldn't get past it. I practiced this fight so much that I was literally doing the exact same thing for the first minute of this boss fight. But when that phase showed up, it was all over.
I hate that stupid freaking attack.
I kept dying over and over and over again to that same phase, but I kept practicing, and I was getting better at it.
Oh, that was close.
Until I was eventually able to get past it consistently without taking any damage.
Oh my gosh! I didn't take damage from that. I'm insane.
The first major obstacle that this boss had to offer had been cleared. Now, all I had to do was actually beat the boss. But even with me mastering that phase, it did not come easy.
What? 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 Insane! Yes! Oh my gosh! Let's go!
This is gonna suck. This is still pre-hard mode. Just imagine what the rest of this challenge is gonna bring. I'm gonna regret I ever tried this challenge. But luckily, he is defeated. And the next boss has to be easier, right? Right? I don't think this will be too much of a problem.
Please!
I'm dead.
And I'm getting absolutely owned by this guy. Holy crap!
Oh, what the? Oh my gosh. What is going on? What is happening? What the?
Oh my gosh, what? What do I even do about this? What do I even do?
Do this. No, no. No, okay.
I can't even move. I can't even move.
Okay. Seeing as I wasn't getting very far, I decided to get some potions. Like I said earlier, most of them are locked behind fishing, so I can't use a lot of them. However, I discovered something that would change the course of this entire playthrough. Blood orbs. If you didn't know, Calamity adds another way to get potions. This way involves blood orbs, which are dropped from enemies during a blood moon. The only downside is that you need a lot of blood orbs for a potion. And seeing as I'm spending hundreds of attempts on this boss, I'm gonna need every potion I can get. So I made a blood moon farm and started farming. And holy cow, this took freaking forever. But finally we had some potions to work with. Next up was my arena. So I built a new massive arena and got some new arena buffs as well. The next thing to address is my armor. So I crafted up some necro armor. This armor is changed in the Calamity mod, and its set bonus is actually really cool. Whenever I take fatal damage, my health gets put back to full, but starts to drain back to 0 until I die over the next 7 seconds. So basically, I get an extra 7 seconds after I would have died. Now this isn't that game changing, but I'll take all the help I can get. I then crafted some helpful movement accessories, such as the Magiluminescence and a sandstorm in a bottle to help outrun his first phase. The first phase was difficult, but I was able to practice it enough to where I could consistently get past it while taking minimal damage. Most of the time. I'm dead. I'm just dead. And the second phase is where both of the slimes spawn in and start attacking me. And this phase was also pretty difficult. But once again, I was able to practice it enough to where I was even getting adrenaline on occasion. But the last phase was where the problem arose. I had the hardest time dodging this phase.
No!
And since my damage was so low, every time I wanted to try this phase again, I'd have to go through another 5-minute fight to get to the last phase. Oh, and one more thing. The boss just kept despawning. He just despawned. Almost every single fight, he would just despawn, which made this fight even more annoying. After multiple hours of attempts, it was getting late. So I gave up for the day. It is time. Your reign has ended. I am tired of living in fear of you, slime god. No, he despawned again. Oh. Please! Oh my gosh, how am I alive? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next phase. Ooh. And he despawned. Oh my gosh. Please! Dude, I hate this. Oh my gosh, adrenaline! No! Dang it, bro! Yes! Let's freaking go! Let's go! Oh my gosh! The slime god is defeated. Next up is the Wall of Flesh. Unfortunately, I do not gain access to a new weapon, so I have to beat the Wall of Flesh with the Magna Cannon. Luckily, I'm still able to craft up some Statagel armor, so the 30 hours of suffering wasn't all for nothing. Now it was arena time, so I mined out a huge area and started placing down some obsidian platforms so I would have some vertical room to dodge. And once I was finished, I decided to give the Wall of Flesh some attempts to see how the fight would go. I'm doing good damage, actually. This isn't too bad just right now, but I know it's gonna get bad once all the eyes start swarming. Oh, I got too far away. But I kept having problems with the eyes. So instead of killing them all at different times, I just killed them all at once. And that seemed to work pretty well. But we had yet another problem. The Hungry were doing a crazy amount of damage, and it was difficult to quickly get rid of them since the Magna Cannon can't really charge up a shot very quickly. So I decided to get some Inferno potions. But since I was out of Blood Orbs, I went back to the Blood Moon farm and did some more farming there. And after a couple of hours, I had enough Inferno potions for the fight. There we go. There we go. Wall of Flesh down, baby. And with that, pre-hard mode has come to an end. Before I end this video, however, I have a few important announcements to make. First off, this video took 6 months to make, so I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribed, liked the video, and became a member. I have some super cool events planned in the future for the members, so stay tuned for that. Next up, join my Discord if you want more updates on streams, which I plan on doing more of, and they will be much more scheduled than before. Also, check out my TikTok and Instagram accounts. I post short form content there as well as on YouTube. Also, thank you guys so much for 5K subscribers. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you later, shoppers.